Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another skincare routine video. Now today I'm going to be doing my morning skincare routine, and then also my nighttime skincare routine I will be sharing with you. But right now we're doing my morning skincare routine. Actually afternoon because it's close to 1 p.m. But my face is very dry, so I'm going to quickly put on some skincare. I have spoken about this product before and I've told you that it works really well for me when I'm breaking out. And currently, like you can tell, I have a decent amount of breakouts on my face because I'm supremely late on my period, and when I don't get my periods regularly or when it is the time of the month, I'm always breaking out. It's just a thing. So there is nothing I can really do about it apart from using chemical exfoliants that will kind of tame them and make them look not as obvious. I feel like even my salicylic acid cannot get rid of the breakouts when it's hormonal, to be completely honest, but it just helps with making them look less obvious, kinda in a way. So yeah, I take a little bit of it, put it all over my face and massage. And then the moisturizer I've been using currently is the Conscious Chemist Hyaluronic Hydro Plus Multi Hyaluronic Gel Cream. This one's supposed to have ceramide complex and winter cherry extract. Basically this is your Neutrogena Hydro Boost Pond's lightweight gel moisturizer. It's just like any of those basically, and it's a clear gel moisturizer that blends into the skin seamlessly. If you have normal leaning dry skin, this might not be enough for you. On certain days when I feel like it's not enough for me, it's maybe a little too lightweight and I like something just a tad bit more hydrating. So what I do is when I'm using these, I try to make sure that the sunscreen I'm using is a little bit more hydrating. Like I will use the Dermaco Hyaluronic Acid sunscreen or the Put Simply sunscreen. What else do we have in my collection that is hydrating? Yeah, the Deconstruct one is definitely a matte sunscreen. I will use that on some days as well, and I feel like it still works pretty fine. But I would compensate with a moisturizing sunscreen if I'm using a more lightweight moisturizer. So yeah, that's what I've been using and really enjoying. It doesn't wow me because I feel like we've had products like these in the market, so it's not revolutionary in that sense. But yeah, it's like a fragrance free alternative if you're looking for one. So yeah, I've been definitely enjoying that. Now the sunscreen I'm using today is actually one that I'm kind of like trying out, I want to say, because I have used this in the past and I did not like it very much, to be completely honest. So today I'm going to try it in a slightly different way and see if it works for me. So this is the Dot and Key Cica Calming Niacinamide Sunscreen SPF 50. Now I know a lot of people really like this, but the last time I used it and I used 2 finger lengths of product, I ended up having a white cast that basically did not go throughout the day. So today I'm just using 1 finger length and I'm going to blend this in a way that it still looks pretty white, but I'm hoping that it looks better than last time. Even if it gives me a white cast, it's fine, but I want it to completely blend into the skin and not sit on top like a layer. That's what I want essentially from this. Okay, it looks better than last time, so I'm just gonna put the rest on my neck, ears, towards the back, and just blend. Now I am a little concerned that I haven't used as much SPF as I should ideally. If I want this to give me SPF protection, I also need to use enough quantity. So what I'm gonna do for that is I have my Put Simply Beat the Sun sunscreen as well. So I'm gonna take one finger length of this, and this is gonna be my second layer of sunscreen basically, and I'm gonna focus on my cheeks because this is kind of where I have hyperpigmentation, so I'm extra like conscious that I need to have the right amount of SPF protection, and then I'm just gonna blend the rest on my neck and like the rest of my face. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good, at least on camera. I'm gonna see what I look like in person too, of course, but yeah, that fared pretty well. So yeah, that's that for my morning skincare routine. Gotta go now, but I'm gonna see you at night. Hey guys, so it's a couple of days later and I am currently going to be doing my nighttime skincare routine. It is already like close to 11 o'clock, so yeah, it's time that we take off our makeup. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Obviously, actually I'm going to take off my lenses first, then makeup, and then cleanse. So I'm going to show you my like I would say on days I'm wearing makeup, this is kind of the duo that I'm using. So we have the Plum E-Luminence cleansing balm. This is what it looks like, and this would be like my first cleanse to loosen up all the makeup. And then I will use the Body Shop Tea Tree skin clearing facial wash, and that's going to be my second step. So this is a duo that I've been using for a long time now. I did take a break and I started using the Cica Milano, but I was like, I have these products that I also want to use up before they expire, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll talk to you about like my like serum moisturizer products and stuff like that. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm back with a clean face and a different t-shirt because obviously the kurta I was wearing earlier got completely drenched after I washed my face. I don't know if I'm the only one who's like this, but every single time I wash my face with clothes on, I get myself completely wet, and my clothes are absolutely, completely, fully, always wet. So now let's move on to the next step that we have in our nighttime skincare routine. And today it's gonna be a retinoid night for you. For me, not for you. Why did I say for you? For me, it's gonna be a retinoid night. Let me know if you are also on retinoids and what your routine looks like. How often do you do it? I actually use my Adapalene Gel every other night. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this. And by the way, I have shared that I get my Adapalene through 1mg, which is like an online pharmacy basically. I think this is like my fourth tube, I think third, I think so. So yeah, I do enjoy it, I can tolerate it well, but I feel like it's not my absolute favorite, but I do like it quite a bit. So I am going to use what I have left, and then of course I have other retinoids as well, which I'm trying and testing out. So yeah, that is that. And then once I'm done applying my retinoid, I will put my nighttime moisturizer on top. This is the Phyto Ceramide by Earth Rhythm, which I have mentioned I think in my last video as well. So I am going to take a couple of pumps of this, and I do feel like I don't have much product left in here, so I think I'm going to be using it up very soon. And I use a generous amount, like you saw. Some people might say, oh, I'm overusing it, but I just like to put on a lot of moisturizer before I go to bed at night, especially with the weather cooling down a little bit and stuff. And sometimes we do have the AC on in the night, so yeah, I'm hoping that this has sunken in. I don't have my lenses in, so I can't really see what my skin looks like, but yeah, that is pretty much it for my 2-step nighttime skincare routine. I mean, I shouldn't say 2-step because technically there were 2 steps in the double cleansing and then 2 steps post cleansing, but yeah, that's what my nighttime skincare routine looks like every other night basically. So yeah, those are what retinoid nights look like. And then on nights that I am not using a retinoid, I will be using some sort of chemical exfoliant. So I have 2 right here. Again, this is one that you have seen already in the past. I'm almost again out of it, but I have a little bit of product that I can basically hear that there is a little bit more product inside this. This is the Chemist Salicylic acid, but it's in the bottle of the Minimalist Salicylic acid serum. So typically when I feel like on my off retinoid night I want to use a salicylic acid serum, I will use this particular product. And then another product I've also been using, if I feel like I want to use an AHA instead of using a BHA, my AHA of choice has been the Isntree Clear Skin 8% AHA Essence. Again, this is more like a toner, I would say, as compared to an essence. So you could use this on a cotton pad if you wanted, or you could just directly like pump a couple of like pumps. It's a pump bottle, so you can pump a couple of pumps in your hand and then just apply it on your face. It will sink right in, and then you can just put a moisturizer on top, so you could do it that way as well. I think the next time I will use it, I will use a cotton pad and do it like that, because I don't want to waste a lot of product. And I also noticed that the last time when I took it on my hand and I put it on my face, I accidentally got a little bit of product in my eyes and it was burning and stinging just a little bit. So yeah, keeping that in mind, just a suggestion, you could use this on a cotton pad instead of using it directly like by pouring it in your hands. So yeah, that is that. Those are basically the products that I have currently in my nighttime skincare routine lineup. I definitely see myself adding in a new moisturizer, also adding in a new salicylic acid once this is done, and once I'm done with my Adapalene, which I don't think is going to be anytime soon. But once I'm done with it, I will be probably incorporating the Earth Rhythm Rapid Renew Concentrate, because I have thoroughly missed that product so much, and I cannot wait to start using it back again. For some reason, I do feel a little dazed while I'm talking. My vision is slightly blurry as well, so either I am just too dazed and like off, completely off it, or I'm just extremely sleepy and I need to go to bed. So yes,